Hello everyone, it's Ego. Today we'll be going through a basic breakdown of the Feral DPS Druid in Wrath Classic. Now this guide is perfect for getting you started, but if you're looking for more in-depth, specific information like bear weaving, I'll leave a link to the class Discord in the description. The Feral Druid has been an absolute joy to play. The rotation isn't boring, you're useful in raids, and not to mention off-tanking as a Feral is easy, even when you're in a more DPS-oriented talent build. So let's not waste any more time, let's dive into it. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel and leave a like on the video. So here are the topics we'll be going through. We'll be looking at talents, we're going to look at professions, stat priority, gearing, gems and enchants, consumables, rotation, and finishing it off with weak auras, add-ons, and macros. Let's start with the talent build. This will be your standard Feral DPS build for PvE. You're picking up all your essential talents like Primal Fury, Shredding Attacks, King of the Jungle, and more. There is a hybrid tanking build that some Ferals use, but with the Survival of the Fittest talent making Ferals naturally crit immune in bear form, I've had no problem off-tanking with just some decent mitigation gear. But if you are looking for that build, you can find it in the class Discord. For Glyphs, we'll be using the Glyph of Shred, Rip, and Savage Roar. Then for minor Glyphs, we'll grab Dash, Glyph of the Wild, and then finally Unburdened Rebirth. For professions, we're keeping it simple by picking up Engineering because it's just obviously too powerful in Wrath of the Lich King to pass up. We'll be getting Hyperspeed accelerators on our gloves and Nitro boots along with other gadgets we can use. Then we'll be picking up Jewel Crafting as our secondary profession for the unique gems that only Jewel Crafters can use. Now, looking at the stat priority for Feral Druids, the priority list will be as follows. The primary stat for Feral DPS will be Strength. Strength grants Ferals 2 attack power per point of strength, so this is why you'll want to stack as much of it as possible. This stat will also be what you're going to stack in your gems. Next up, you're looking for hit rating. The hit rating cap is 263 without the Draenei Heroic Presence buff. After that, you're looking at agility, which will give you attack power and crit chance, as well as increasing your dodge chance and armor for when you need to off-tank. Expertise is the next stat. Ferals need less expertise thanks to the Primal Precision talent, which gives us 10 points of expertise. So the expertise rating cap is 4% or 132 points. Critical Strike is a great stat for Feral Druids too, especially because of the Primal Fury talent that will give you an extra combo point when your generators crit. Next will be Armor Pen, then Haste, and then finally Attack Power. For gearing, gems, and enchants, I recommend using an amazing add-on called Loon Best in Slot, which will give you lists of the best in slot gear for each phase, for each class, and spec. This add-on has been a huge quality of life improvement and I highly recommend you get it. For consumables as a Feral Druid, you'll want to be always having a flask active during your encounters. The flask of choice being the Endless Rage Flask, which will give you an attack power increase. Then for food, you'll want Fish Feasts. If you don't have a feast available to you, be sure to have some Dragon Fin Fillet on hand. In regards to potions, you'll want to use Potions of Speed during your encounters and have free action potions on hand too. As I mentioned in the beginning of the video, I won't be covering bear weaving, but I will be going over the basic cat-only rotation. As a Feral, a majority of your damage will be coming from your bleed effects, primarily Rip. Like I mentioned as well at the beginning of the video, I'll be leaving a link to the class Discord in the description, so if you want to dive deep into things like bear weaving, I'd go take a look at the Discord for more information. So the base rotation would be as follows. Open with a Mangle and put up your Savage Roar, rake your target, then shred until 5 combo points. Once you have 5 combos, use Rip. You'll never want to use Rip under 5 combo points. After you have Rake and Rip up, you'll want to spam Shred. From there, you're simply managing your debuffs, ensuring that you always have your Mangle up on your target, Rake, and Rip. You'll also be making sure to keep Savage Roar active and using Shred to generate your combo points. A few abilities you want to ensure you're using will be Tiger's Fury and Berserk. You'll want to use Tiger's Fury when you're at 40 energy since it gives you 60 energy thanks to your talents. And if your Tiger's Fury is on cooldown, then you'll want to be using Berserk for the increased energy regeneration. Keep these two abilities on cooldown. For AoE rotation, your Swipe ability will be your main damage dealer. Use Rake on a target which only costs 35 energy, then put up your Savage Roar for the extra damage bonus, then you'll be spamming Swipe. Ensure that you keep Savage Roar up. For weak auras, macros, add-ons, and more, I've created a list that I continue to update with the best add-ons, macros, and weak auras I can find in my Warcraft journey so far. If you'd like to get access to this list, all you have to do is subscribe to the channel, which is free to do, and then head over to the channel homepage. From there, you'll see the sub-only video. Click on it, go to the description, you'll have access to a bunch of exclusive sub-only content.